York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
At some point in the show, we're going to have this whole like Cardi B writing your rhymes, who wrote what matters conversation. Because the internet, for some reason, well, I know the reason. Same reason they love to just keep going about anything, including trash, will not let the conversation go. Even if you get into like, look, Kane wrote for Biz Markie. Mm-hmm. Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, D.O.C. wrote for Dr. Dre. Eminem wrote for Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. Ice Cube wrote for Eazy-E. Nas wrote for Will Smith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Eric B. or Rakim wrote Summertime for Will Smith.
I commented back to you yesterday. I've asked Rakim that twice. He did not write Summertime.
Oh, well,
but other people wrote for Will Smith.
Other people wrote for Will Smith. Whatever. I think Russell told me one time that Run, as a young Run, used to write for Curtis Blow.
Yeah. People write out here. That's what.
And so the point goes is like, yo, there's entertainment and music, and then there's people that you consider the greats of all time in something based on their skill set. And for some reason, in hip-hop, we have a problem delineating between what's just entertaining and some good music that we're going to enjoy and the things that we're going to put on the greatest of all times lists. I don't think Cardi B's out here trying to be the dopest MC to ever touch the microphone.
No, I know. I don't know Cardi B well. I know that's not what she's trying to do.
She said it several times. People are like, well, she said she wrote. She probably wrote a couple of things, but she admitted she needed help too.
She's been very open about that. She doesn't hide it. And she's even bigged up Party.
Partisan Fontaine.
Yeah.
Party and Cardi.
Party and Cardi. They need to do a collaborative album.
They really, well, at least a song.
The writer and the rapper.
I do not understand why this is an issue over and over again, because I guarantee you some of your favorite people ever that you thought wrote every bar didn't.
Yeah.
A lot did, but not all.
But you get it. Because, I mean, hip-hop was supposed to be your story. That's what it was.
Right, but sometimes it is.
And sometimes it's not.
And sometimes it ain't.
Right. But, I mean, that's why it's hard to decipher, like, what you want to give as the best MC.
But I'm just not.
No, it's not.
And right now, hip-hop is about money, but before it was credibility
not
of
all,
what your story
but no,
was.
no. Mainstream hip-hop. Hip-hop on the radio. Mm-hmm. From Rapper's Delight. Which they didn't write either.
And was about money.
Getting that money.
1979, July.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? Like, those were the radio records. Those were the radio records.
And I mean, I get your point, and I agree with it, but we do understand why people are having this debate.
No, but here's why I don't
understand
understand it. Why about Cardi B? Cardi B didn't say, I'm trying to dethrone Rakim. Yo, screw Kendrick Lamar. It's Cardi B season. That never happened. She's just being Cardi.
Right. But it still comes from the premise of you telling your story. And if you find out that somebody is writing your story.
But it's like a book that you bought that says that it was an autobiography of so-and-so.
But it
was written by someone else. They told someone their story, and someone took it and put it in a book format.
Right. I get it, but I know why
Cardi
people
B's
are debating.
telling her story. The reason we're invested in Cardi and we hold Cardi to a different measure than we hold Nicki is because our expectation of Nicki's rap skill and level is different than our expectation of Cardi, who was an entertainer and somebody who made us laugh on IG. Nicki is really out here doing this bars thing and making songs.
Queen.
That's a different thing.
And has been very vocal about it. She's very proud
fighting for
and
that.
says it.
Right. So her, you hold her to that standard.
For sure.
That's not what Cardi's fighting for.
Right, but then there has to be that conversation.
Well, that's why I'm having it right now.
Right, and it's a good one, but I'm just saying I understand why people would have that debate, because I also held people to that standard.
Well,
if it's your story, I want to know that it's your story.
Here's what confuses me
Yo,
about
Biz
rap.
Markie didn't write Vapors, son. How you feel about that?
I mean, he made good songs. He's not one of the top 10 rappers.
But he wasn't trying to be.
He wasn't trying to be
He
either.
was just trying to entertain people.
Right, just like Cardi.
So then we have to have the conversation of, look, okay, he's an entertainer, and this person is truly right.
So when
I
you
would
sat
feel
down,
affected if I found out Kendrick Lamar didn't write his own stuff.
Time out. When y'all sat down and we listened to Cardi B, there are people who really sat down and listened to that and was like, yo, fam, she really trying to do this. She really trying to do this MC thing. She trying to do this bars thing.
Yep.
For sure.
That's the issue. There's a lot of people.
No,
that are
I'll
like,
tell
yo,
you. I'll tell you whose issue that
They
is.
like, yo, she really going hard and she's getting better.
I'll tell you
brought
whose
these
issue that is.
bars.
That issue, whose issue that is the listener. That's the listener's issue. That is not Cardi's issue.
No, that's not. Well,
Cardi did not try to ask for any of that judgment. She is an entertainer. She is crushing it. She is good for hip hop. There is no downside. There is no downside to Cardi B. She is not in Cardi B doing what Cardi B does, even if it's all written by Partisan Fontaine. I don't know that it is. Even if it was all written, would have zero impact on the fact that J. Cole's album will drop tonight and be handwritten from beginning to end. That's what you go get from J. Cole. That's what you go get from Kendrick Lamar. Cardi does what Cardi does. I just don't. They're different.
Or Nicki. Nicki does what Nicki does.
Sure. Remy does what Remy does.
Completely different.
They're all different, but like I just don't see why we're all. It just seems a little unfair to then drag Cardi and be like, "But you need." She's not trying to do that.
But when the accolades come out,
Well, what accolades?
Which accolade?
I mean,
Songwriter of the
in
year.
general,
If she
in
wins the
general.
ASCAP, if she wins the ASCAP Writer of the Year, let's all have a conversation about it.
so you're gonna apply that same rhetoric to Bad Baby?
Who?
Bad Baby.
Exactly.
By the way, Bad Baby deserves her nomination. The Billboard Awards is based on sales. That's all it is.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just
But that-
saying,
hold on. But
I'm
Bad
just
Baby was
I'm just
nominated-
saying when kids go, yo, Bad Baby, she got them bars like Nicki.
And as adults, we go, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know what the F you're talking
And
about.
that's why we
Because
have to
we're
have the
adults.
conversation.
Because we're adults.
And that's why we have to have the conversation.
No, but the conversation. But my point was, I don't understand why the conversation continues on and on when we've already deciphered and unpacked the difference between, for decades, the difference between entertainment and people who are just entertainers and the real MCs in this game.
but hip hop has always been kind of like a ranking of who is the best.
Right,
So
and
if you're
people
gonna have a
put
conversation
real,
of
nobody puts
who is
Biz
the
Markie
best.
in their top 20 MCs.
Right. So
Nobody
when you want to
puts-
start categorizing, okay, well, who is the best? Then you have to consider, all right, well, she doesn't actually write her, so I don't know if I could put her at the top like I want to. Like I want to put her.
Okay,
So
let me
then
just
now
say.
your
Let me
ranking
just
system
say.
gets messed
if
up.
you were gonna put Cardi B in your top 10 MCs, don't ever speak to me ever.
I'm not saying I was, but people want to.
Then you
They love
shouldn't be
her.
a part of the conversation. Loving someone and ranking them on skill set when it comes to
Yeah,
these
it's
bars
different.
is a different thing. And if you can't unpack that for yourself, you don't deserve to be a part of the conversation.
What he said. We're on the same page
Yeah.
today. I don't
Look,
get
no,
it.
I get it. I get it.
And I know you're
understand,
playing
and
the
I
other
agree.
side. I know you're
Right.
playing the other side, and I appreciate
You do
that.
not deserve to be at the table making these decisions, which is why there are people at the table making these decisions and you're not. You're just on Twitter talking.
Don't worry, we got this for you.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna handle it while you figure it
There's
out.
a difference, B.